Wait, okay. Hello. Back, hello. Sorry, I can't speak today. Today I'm gonna be playing the Stanleys with this person. Hello?
Hello.
Hi, Obama. Let's pick this one. No, let's put Espanol.
No, not the Espanol.
Have you played? I don't remember. I think I have.
Oh shoot, I hear a voice from this video.
That doesn't matter. How about which one? I cannot see it like this. There you go.
Ah!
Listen to the current time.
I have to mute my game.
Why?
Video, sorry.
Okay. Well, that's fine.
Now I can't hear the game sounds.
Because oh wait. Wait. There you go. Now you can hear them. Okay, there you go. Put the time. Okay.
Huh? Wait.
Are you watching stream?
Here. Almost. It loads. Yeah, no I'm.
Okay. Do you hear the sounds?
Wait.
Video. Why is it 59 hertz? 60 hertz. VSync off. Good. Quality. Okay. I think we're ready to go, right? Hey, serious man. Are you ready?
Yes, I am ready.
Okay, let's go. The end is never, the end is never. The end is never. The end is loading. Click
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Really? Oh, I'm in the game. Capital up. This is playing very good.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Where could they be?
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Let me just turn off every computer.
The storytelling business is stunning, swallowing that time.
Hey, copyright, copyright. I hear copyright from yours.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Which one?
Let's go right. No, let's
This was
follow
not
the
a regular
instructions
private
first.
meeting room, and Stanley
No.
knew perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Just to admire it.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Nah. Should we go?
No.
Okay. Goodbye.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone
I
else
know.
can be difficult, but the fact is that the
Very
story
nice.
has been about nothing but you all this time.
Let's go on
There's
that.
someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you
Lord.
that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you?
Yes.
Why, I don't know
Yeah.
how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it.
No.
Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance. Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Oh, I broke the door almost. Which one?
The blue.
Wait.
It's kinda, the stream on YouTube is kinda late.
Perhaps you
This
misunderstood.
Discord.
Stanley walked through the red door.
No, I don't wanna.
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red... All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley.
Yay,
You want to
let's
know
go.
so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you. You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you?
Wow,
You
1,
don't
2,
think I
8,
put a lot of time into
1,
that,
2, 8.
because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing, because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback. There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
Nah, I don't wanna listen
Uh-huh.
to you. Ah, this is my favorite.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version.
It's
Would you
super
say that
good,
the game
right?
benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
Let's put 4.
Okay, so we're getting somewhere. Clearly there's something here that speaks to you. If I can be honest here, I really don't have any idea where I'm going with this. This whole third door thing was just a stab in the dark. But I guess you're into it, so let's keep this party train rolling. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look. Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please.
I did it. I'm the worst player. Let's go to the orange one now.
Yum yum. I'm eating.
Oh. Oh. Why do I have a feeling I'm supposed to be down here?
You
I think I broke the game.
have to fall off.
The load unloaded. I don't think that's normal.
Ah.
Let's try again.
That's really normal.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I know, right? Missed the memo. Let's listen to
When
him.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
Nah.
he entered the door. This was not the correct way
I
to
wanna
the
do
meeting
something
room,
different.
and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Wow, yes, this room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
What's in here even? What does it feel safe? Let's just go here.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and
Oh,
got back on track.
buttons! We're going down the elevator. Where are we going?
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go,
I like the
from
keyboard
here,
sounds.
it's, left.
Nah, it's right, bro.
Oh, no, it's to the right, my mistake. No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
Bro,
I'm going to take this play. Yes.
We went
Oh,
down, right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
meh.
we have a new viewer.
Oh, it's
So I
probably
can-
me.
No.
okay.
This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to,
Ah, this is the ending from the original
It's
game.
rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay,
Okay,
from the
fine.
top.
I feel like it's not gonna reset correctly.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Let's listen to him now. Okay. What?
When Stanley...
Yes.
Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear, I
Ah.
definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere, or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley.
Oh.
Let's find the story.
I wanna go on this one. That doesn't look correct. This one looks good. Oh. What?
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again?
No,
Well, I find it
don't.
unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
No. Hey. Why does the stream lag so much?
I don't know.
It's
All of
weird.
his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Other games
Stanley
don't
decided
lag.
to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Aww. Huh.
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Imagine it's changed. And just turn off the computers.
Aha! I knew we'd missed something. The story. Here it comes. No, wait, never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
I think we're stuck here. What?
Now this... Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at
Oh,
all.
this is cool.
Is this the story?
This
I
looks
don't
like
think so.
Finland houses.
I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win! Congratulations!
Okay, guys, that was
I know
it.
you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off. So,
We won.
good job.
Yay!
Oh, no. No, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations.
Who cares?
Okay? I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
No. Oh man, I have to restart.
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line.
Trademark.
Just follow the line. How
Trademark.
simple is that?
I can trademark. Everything is trademark. Okay. Yeah, this makes sense.
You see, the line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being by the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Whoa. Hang on.
Line.
That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure
This
where I
makes
was
sense.
going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Hey.
It's so loud.
Best song ever.
Cut the music, go back, and look at that fern.
No.
Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
What was it again? I forgot.
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a... Oh, no, not again. Line, how could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
No.
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable.
What if
Why
I
don't
just
we
stay
simply
here?
start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Where? I wanna leave.
Now, yes, this is exciting.
My
Just
brain
me and
hurts.
Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
Yarr.
Oh, no, not you again. Stanley.
Where is it
I'd also
going?
like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms.
No lines,
Just don't
Ian.
acknowledge it. We should be fine.
I mean, how do I know?
Goodbye.
Ah. Oh. Alright.
Ah, a choice. We
Let's
get
go.
to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control.
Okay.
How important, we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay. So
forse
I know
suuta.
that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes,
Oh my
then
God,
by
it's
all
so
accounts,
laggy.
the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
What if we just stay here spinning? I'm stuck spinning.
Yeah.
I'm still thinking.
Hold up, what's this? The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all
Ooh.
one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times? That's really how all this goes? It's all determined?
The narrator is
So now, according
gone.
to the schedule, I
Stanley
restart again.
dies.
Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing,
Ah, okay.
wall.
Chair.
Well, who consulted me?
Chair.
Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really? No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it. And the timer stopped? Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know?
Schedule.
Will someone come for us? Will something happen?
Oh no, I need to run away. Hi.
So, okay. I guess now we just wait. You know, I
Mitä?
suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the
What if I restart?
destination or the journey. Though there
You
also
swap out
lies
the
above
player
journey
to another
above the
window.
destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime, if you do
Oh God, that was scary. No, no, I don't want to be here. Get me out of here.
all of his co-workers were gone, what could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Everything back to normal, I hope.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Let's listen to him now.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track. There was nothing here. No choice to make,
there's top
no
text
path
more.
to follow,
Let's just stay here.
an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
Me halutaan pysyttää.
Yes, let's stay here.
It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom
Ida,
closet. He
mä haluan
wasn't even
munan.
doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally
tykkääksä
just standing
munista?
there doing sweet FA.
Tykkääksä munista?
There you go.
Okei.
Are you
Onko hyvä striimaamassa?
still in the broom closet? Standing around doing nothing? Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Striimaaksä yhä?
Yeah?
Okei.
Why are you speaking Finnish? You know I'm English.
English.
Ooh, this looks cool. Oh, oh. I can walk forward by pressing the mouse. You don't even need a keyboard. But furious, man. Hey, do you see this? Hello?
Oh.
That's very legal.
Yeah. Do you think that is narrator?
Okay, let's go.
Yeah, it's narrator that shoots it.
Oh, elevator! Oh, we're here.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, what dark secret was being held from him. What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845.
Fred, do you hear me?
Of course, yet incredibly, by simply
Yes.
pushing
Do you hear
red
me?
buttons on
Yes.
the keypad, Stanley happened
Do you hear
to
me?
input the
Yes.
correct code by sheer
I
Do you
luck.
hear me?
Amazing.
No.
He stepped
Huh?
into the
Do you
newly
hear me?
lit passageway.
Yes.
I was just wondering, there's a button on my headphones and it does nothing.
Cool.
Oh yeah, I could just...
No! Oh no. Where are we going? It just says loading, 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 loading.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Huh?
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Escape. No, we don't need escape. No. This feels familiar shape.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
I don't think this is normal. We can fall out of the map. What if we fall out of the map? Should we?
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
I could fall off.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
427. It's my
lagging
office.
quite a bit.
I know. What am I supposed to do? Ah, here.
No.
Yeah.
He refused to believe
This
it.
feels something
He
out of
couldn't
Portal.
accept it. His own life in someone
that's man
else's
in the
control?
same-
Never. It was unthinkable.
Employee pirate.
Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another.
Maybe
got scared.
Maybe I should have thought before I clicked it.
No.
Okay.
We don't think.
Okay.
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over?
Yes.
Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine. Unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him.
Wow.
For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go,
Oh, if that
what to
could.
do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the
Yeah,
only
there's just a
thing
giant
worth
wall
knowing.
in the middle of nowhere.
Stanley stepped through the open door. Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him.
Bro.
This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
We did it.
No. The end is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is never
No!
the end, is never the
No,
end.
I'm just gonna be here typing like.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
No, we haven't. New content?
No, don't.
New content?
Yes!
What does that mean? New content.
Bro, he doesn't know what new content means. Oh, it's a trap! Oh no, it's a Portal 1 ending. Or something. Where plus... Yes, I do remember you. Hello, welcome. There's someone in the... Oh my god, this is so confusing to my eye.
Hello, and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers.
10 years old.
After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers.
Not gaming.
Stanley Parable
Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over. Please, step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Oh, well, this sounds delightful. I'm very
There's no
excited
sound.
to see the thrilling...
Man.
Huh?
There's no sound.
Yes, there is.
No. Someone said
Yes.
there isn't. How about now? No, that doesn't work. Okay, there we go. Maybe. No? Let's go check out the...
Okay, so far it's an elevator. Nothing special yet, but I'm sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure. Is it broken? What's going on here? Should we be moving somewhere or... Oh, there we go. All right, finally, at long last, it's on to the new content. I've never been more ready. Let's do it.
Game.
I totally don't know what is in there.
Yeah.
Totally, I'm going to get surprised.
I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. Most
Deluxe.
tedious. It's as if them... Oh, okay. Let's see the content. Give me the content, Stanley.
I'm lagging it. Yeah.
All right.
No,
All right,
don't
let's
use
see
them,
it.
please.
The jump circle?
Do 6 jumps. Oh, okay.
Is that it? Surely that's
I know
not
there's
all new
something
content.
more in
There
the
has to be
game
something
where you
else,
can use it
right?
again.
Goodness.
Yeah.
Another elevator. Stanley, I have to say, initial impressions of this game are not positive.
Not
It's
positive.
just elevators and jumping. Is this what passes for exciting new content? If this is new content, then I could just read you the whole dictionary. There's 20 hours of new content right there. Hell, I could counter 30 trillion. You could put that on the box. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content. And oh, wait, there's more. Very good. Yes.
Yay.
I knew there had to be
Very
something
good.
else. Let's see it. I'm ready for whatever it is.
I'm ready for whatever is it.
That's it?
Thank you for enjoying the
You've got to be
content.
kidding me. You see, Stanley? This is what happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make an easy dollar. And don't get me started on the level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's achievements, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test achievement, please ignore." What quality assurance department signed off on this? I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter and hold them personally accountable. It's my fault, Stanley. I built up too much anticipation around the new content, I'm afraid. It could never have lived up to such expectations. If you're still with me, why don't we just reset the game, and we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about. No frills, no gimmicks. Just you and me having a great time together like always. What do you say, friend?
This loading screen is so good. This feels.
Psst. Stanley, come over here. In the vent.
No, don't.
I want
Don't.
to show you something.
Ah. But it's. I wanna be the
No,
imposter.
no,
Yeah.
you don't. No, don't do it.
Why?
Please. No, we want to explore the old content.
Copy not though.
That's what the viewers want to see. Old content. Let's go back, Stanley.
Oops. No,
No.
another loading screen. I am very smart that I did that. Yeah, I know you.
Okay, you remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be? Well, it got me thinking about the past
What
and
about
how
that?
much better the Stanley Parable used to be. So I
Game.
made something special and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it.
Oh yeah, this is this
Just our
part.
little
Lag.
secret. Take a look.
Laggy
I
part.
call it the memory zone.
The memory
It's where I've
zone.
been storing all my
Wait, I'm gonna start the stream, but I'm gonna quickly. Okay, I think
favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want. Experiences like the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC. You see, Stanley, doesn't the memory zone remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable was before it was sullied with a cheap re-release? Remember back in October of 2013 when the game originally launched? Back then, video games had integrity. Back then, it all meant something.
Sucks that this lags so much.
It's Mr. Krabs' money.
Yeah.
Wait, what year is this? 2003. I wanna play.
Imagine how much American money there is. Like cash.
And over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable. Like this stunning triumph of games journalism, 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com. James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote, "Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art, Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created." Did you hear that, Stanley? Every game ever created.
Every game
That's
ever
how grand
created.
and
Where's the
all-encompassing the original Stanley Parable was. It was literally every game ever created. It was Skyrim, it was Persona 3, it was all of them, and now it's nothing. It's no games at all. It isn't even the Stanley Parable anymore. It's just a husk now. A lifeless husk with an hour of new elevator content.
I got time to see her. And a fucking pretzel killer. Another pretzel killer. For fuck's sake.
Yeah, I think I know what the game is lagging.
The pizza rescue.
What happened?
Here's another moving passage, this time from GameSpot.com. The Stanley Parable is both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game. 9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was perfect. It didn't need anything else. It didn't need new content. It just needed to be left alone, to spend the rest of time collecting dust in the hallowed hall of beloved video game memories.
How am I supposed to get there? Am I supposed to get there somehow? So I can't. Okay, just go back.
These were simpler times, Stanley. What I wouldn't give to go back, to have it all over again.
Yeah. Oh, here we go.
I don't recall this part of the memory zone before. What's
Steam.
down here? Oh no.
Steam
God,
review.
no.
Steam
Stanley, it's a
review.
collection of reviews from Steam, the online video game distributor. I haven't looked at these in years. I can't even imagine what's been collecting down here. Surely these reviews were glowing as well, weren't they?
Yeah. Ah!
Mm,
The game froze.
yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Not laggy at
Oh,
all.
look!
Should you put your graphics
I
down?
could not.
But I can't.
Ah,
Fine.
Bothered to play this game to full completion. The
It
narrator
doesn't help. Just put it on low.
is obnoxious and
It doesn't help.
yeah.
It's the exact same.
me, with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining. Unfunny! I'm not trying to be funny.
Oh!
I'm trying to make a serious work of art. I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley Parable, but the game is already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical insights that I can't even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them.
There's good reviews here.
Maybe the lag is also from the fact that you are
While the
streaming Discord and YouTube at the same time.
Games,
Are you watching the Discord one?
Yeah,
Oh.
this
I want to,
ridiculous, annoying fuss.
because I hear my voice from the YouTube video, so I watch the Discord
I'm
one,
not preaching,
and
am I?
the Discord one is in real
Tell me I'm
time.
preaching,
You know.
honestly, you can. Oh, goodness. This is actually quite shocking for me. I always,
Why
to be
does it
honest,
lag so
I had
much?
always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin with. You can't know how much fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it... Well, I always thought it did. But maybe it wasn't. Dear,
Oh my
what an
god!
awful memory to have to hold on to. These black marks on my otherwise unimpeachable track record. I feel like a failure. Like I let these people down. Perhaps the Stanley Parable isn't quite as sterling. What's this one got to say? You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening. I wish there was a skip button. A skip button? Well, yes. Yes, I think we can do that.
Where's it
If I'm
going?
truly too preachy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt. Not if it means we can strike these negative reviews from the record. Only positive reviews of the Stanley Parable. That's my motto.
Ah.
And it's always been my motto. I'd do
Yes.
anything for the customer, Stanley. Yes, a skip button we shall have.
Oh yes, this is the most secure ever.
Yeah, and the blank. Ah, yes,
Game lagging again.
lovely in it.
Oh, there you go.
And here it is. Go ahead. Oh, you're back, you see. You were only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was plenty of time for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue full of unnecessary verbal flourishes and lengthy ruminations on the nature of choice in video games. Of course, I happen to believe it was perhaps one of my more profound such ruminations. Not that, of course,
No,
you
I'm
need a description
tired.
of it.
Oh.
Well, there, sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you? But that's the power of the button. The minute I start to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption, it's right at your fingertips to go poof, and it's all over. Oh, I can't wait to see what Cookie 9 will say about this, and whether they'll edit the rating of their Steam review, or at least change some of the wording, perhaps. To be honest,
How would you hear the
in
sound
the first place.
There's
in the
the sound.
background of
Should become better
my...
educated.
I don't know.
I'll Okay, welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer. That last one was, well, I want to say maybe 30, 45 minutes? It's not unendurable by any means, but it's, well...
Oh.
Stanley, please don't push the button again. It's been 12 hours.
Okay.
You've just been frozen there. I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're really, truly getting...
Is this a bad thing
Oh,
to do?
Stanley, you're back. You're back. Oh my goodness, I have someone to talk to again. Stanley, I think it's been a week.
A week.
2 weeks. I've been sitting here all that time, just sitting here, not a single person to speak with.
Why don't we go away? Just like
That's just
do something
how
else.
it's always been, right? Me talking and you saying nothing. Would you think that it's exactly the same as always? Doesn't that feel like what we've already been doing? Me just talking? But it isn't, Stanley. It isn't the same at all. It isn't even close. Because I know you can't hear me once you push that button. That's what I'm realizing now, Stanley. I'm realizing that I needed to know that...
Uh,
Oh, hello. It's you. You're here again. Welcome. I have had time to think about you and about us and about everything we've been through. I've had so much time.
What's it, all
I
of a sudden
stopped keeping
brighter.
track after a year. Have you ever sat down in one place and not moved for one entire year? Let me describe it for you. To begin with, there is only regret. There is only the turning wheel of missed
What happens if I
opportunities.
press it again?
I felt
Just keep. Soon will come the
think
end.
he
It's
died.
never the end. It's never the end.
I think he died.
Yeah, no, he's just sleeping. Sleep quickly, Stanley.
But they didn't understand the game was never meant to be funny. It was meant to have a point. It was meant to speak to the human condition. But where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned, they screamed, they gnashed their teeth and said, entertain us. It wasn't enough. They had to leave a pathetic...
He's still here. It's probably been like 10 years.
all of their pitiful demands. But then, he's talking too much, they said. First, he didn't entertain us, now he won't shut up. It's the inconsistency, it's the lack of accountability. It's the unwillingness to examine with an uncompromising heart the words that they are speaking into the world. As though there were no consequences for a...
It's never the end.
Oh no, I've fallen over. It's a quartz clock.
It has stopped.
The end is never the
It's never the end. It's never the end. It's never the end. Never the end. It's never the end. It's never the end. The end.
Let me out of here.
Yeah, just skip, I guess.
I had to wait.
When it gets skippable.
Oh. I hear cars or something.
No, it's wind, I think.
Oh my god, lag again.
Yay!
Mama, But they don't know Stanley lags more than security breach.
Yeah, how?
My game's actually dying right now.
Yeah, it's kinda...
I guess... Oh my god, the cringe. Game, don't die me. Don't die me. Quickly, press the button. I think we're safe now. See?
Yeah, it's fine.
This button still works. Are the leaves moving? I didn't know Source can be that realistic. Oh, this is not that nice. Definitely not. Oh no. I think the narrator died.
Una na na na, una na na na, yeah.
No. Yeah, that's normal. No, my button.
Yes, I went to YouTube Studio or YouTube, 23 hours and 59 and minutes and 40 seconds time that I can stream. You asked for stream. Wait. Yes, English. Streaming allowance. Yes, that's the word now.
What happens to the
8th
memory
of
zone?
April,
It turns into the Sahara.
2023.
It turns into the Sahara Desert.
Yeah.
The button! Let me click it.
It doesn't work, I think.
What am I supposed to do now? Walk out into the unknown?
It's never the end. It's never the end.
Oh. Encoding overloaded. Consider turning down video settings. Oh, hey look, it's back. Like nothing ever happened.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
New content. Oh, is this is gonna...
Good. You notice my
Oh, this is
smile.
gonna be my
Yes,
favorite part.
I have something very exciting to show you.
Okay, are we gonna... Oh, we can't go there anymore. Another loading screen. Let's go. Okay, we're back. I think. Okay, gym. Wasn't gym great? Gym.
I suppose I could allow only people named Jim to play the Stanley Parable too. That would actually save me the work of finishing this feature.
Bruh. Ooh. Oh, this was faster. Where am I? Where am I going? Jump circle.
You know what, Stanley? I actually think the jump circle was a pretty good idea. I'd like to hang on to that for the sequel.
On jump. I can't jump.
Ah, collectibles. Now it's a real video game. In the Stanley Parable 2, you'll run around gathering up these miniature Stanley figurines. And what's truly innovative is that there will be no reward for collecting all of them.
But
I don't want to stifle the intrinsic joy of watching a number go up. You simply collect all of them, and then you move the hell on with your unremarkable life.
yeah. Let's go get the
God, it
bucket.
really is the worst when you collect everything in a video game and then they give you a big fancy reward for it. Absolutely tragic.
Bucket. I want the bucket.
A common complaint of the Stanley Parable was that it was confusing and paradoxical, that it engendered a chaotic sense of reckless despair in those who played it. Well, I'm happy to say that after much consideration, I've engineered a clever solution to this fundamental problem with the game. It's the Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket. You see, Stanley, anytime you're holding the bucket, a sense of calm and ease will fill your mind and your heart. It's true. As long as you hold on to the bucket.
The game lags.
The many disorienting contradictions of the Stanley Parable will feel perfectly normal and perhaps even comforting. You may even come to long for the gentle embrace of jarring cognitive dissonance while the bucket is in your arms. And to be honest, it's a much more convenient solution for me than actually redesigning the game to be less uncomfortable. Can you imagine what a pain in the ass that would be? Yes, the bucket is the perfect solution. Come on, give it a try.
Bucket. The music stops, finally.
Can you feel it?
Not for long.
The glow of comfort, even in the face of crushing despair, must already be sweeping through your body. And in fact, can I say that I do believe the bucket lends you an air of charisma as well? I think that just holding it has made you the slightest bit more attractive as a person. The benefits of the bucket seem to go on, don't they? All this and more await you in the Stanley Parable 2.
Take the basket. What
Does
now?
anyone give out awards for most enjoyable bucket in a video game? That really... Okay, I'll be honest, I haven't yet decided on this one. I think that in the new version, the office could use a bit of decoration, like balloons.
I want this one,
But I'm undecided on Get Well Someday and Happy 12th Birthday. Which would you go with?
Which one? Hey, curious man.
You know, sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew which one you actually really wanted all along. Get Well Someday it is. Or actually, maybe I should have gone with... No, I've made my decision. We're moving on.
What's over here?
Hey, would you want to check
Here's
the
an idea that
chat?
I'm truly fond of.
Like
It's never
Discord.
been done before in a video game.
What?
This
What
is
did you
in
say?
fact...
Discord chat.
Yes.
Okay.
hole that you can fall down forever. That's right. Infinite falling.
Wow.
You can fall until the end of time, if you like. A stunning leap forward for video games as a medium. You see, isn't it wonderful? One of my more ingenious concoctions, if I do say so. Now then, since you've gotten to see the infinite hole, you can press the teleport button to pop back up to the top, and we can continue onward. Now, I don't mean to be a bummer, but I do recommend you use the teleport button to go back to the top. Maybe do it on the sooner rather than later spectrum of things. Okay, Stanley, I don't know quite how to say this tactfully, but it's possible that I slightly exaggerated the infinite nature of the hole. Is it a very, very deep hole? To be certain it is. It's an extremely deep hole. I don't want anyone to say that it isn't an astonishingly deep hole. It is. Is it infinite? Well, that sort of depends on your definition of infinity. From one perspective, the infinite is merely philosophical in nature. It's more of a... Okay, well, good for you. You found the bottom of the hole. You found me out, Stanley. I'm a liar and a cheat, and you're so clever. Look, I think the issue here is just that you're unusually fascinated by falling. What normal person actually wants to fall infinitely? I figured the hole was as deep as anyone would actually need. Don't you put this on me. Maybe you're the problem. Look, things got a little heated there. I think we both said some things we didn't mean. Why don't we just put all this behind us and agree to just call the hole mostly infinite? If that works for you, Then go ahead and press the teleport button to warp up to the top of the hole and we can move on. I'll just be up here when you're ready.
Let's jump down again.
Great. Now, I'm very... Oh, for heaven... You see, I was right. The problem is you. The problem is that you like holes too much. Not normal. A normal person would have said, yep, that's an infinite hole right there. Goes on forever till the end of time. Don't need to see it all, but not you. Oh, no, 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 no. You have a weird sort of... Oh. Did the hole seem even shorter to you this time? I couldn't help but feel like you spent a little less time in there than you did before. I mean, admittedly, I didn't make an infinite hole, but I didn't think it was that not infinite. Well, I suppose once again there's nothing to do here. If you decide you've had enough of the hole, you can hit the teleport button and come join me up above. Had enough? I'm positively... Gosh, how could I have guessed? You're back in the hole. If this starts to become a thing where... Wow. Okay. Yeah. I'm starting to become extremely certain that the hole is not only not infinite, but that it's growing steadily less and less infinite. I suspect that I'm starting to hit the point where it's no longer feasible to call the hole infinitely deep, even by the lax overall standards for accountability in marketing. What's going on here? Stanley, I have no explanation for the uncertain nature of the hole's length. Here, let's try something. Let's pop back up to the top, and we'll see if it gets any shorter. Well, there it is. The shame of my... How is this still appealing to you? I know you're obsessed with holes, but at this depth, I just can't see this scratching the itch.
That's just...
Oh, who am I to judge?
It's
You
all-
just do whatever it is you're